friends, today we are at Seattle's Capitol Hill neighborhood and we're kicking off today's adventure here at Laurel. This is a coffee shop and also a wine bar, and so we're here this morning. We grabbed our matchas, we also browsed the croissants in the pastries from the French guys, and I'm so excited to just do a little bit of an adventure here. We're going to stop by Voodoo Donuts. Voodoo Donuts originated in Oregon and their first location actually opened in Seattle like last week, so super excited to swing by. We're also going to stop by its Nance store, which is a paint shop here in Capitol Hill, and we may also swing by Late Night Vintage, which is a vintage, thrifted, secondhand store. Capitol Hill has a really good scene for thrifted used items, and yeah, so I'm super excited to go and explore Capitol Hill, and let's go!
While there are so many great coffee shops in Capitol Hill, one cafe and bar to add to your list is Laurel. This woman-owned cafe offers coffee, croissants, and cocktails. They start serving cocktails at 2 p.m. Plus, the aesthetic of this coffee shop and bar is so cute.
Are you okay?
Watch the sidewalks. Too excited about the donuts.
Hold on.
Voodoo Donuts originally opened in Portland, Oregon. You can find Voodoo Donuts' only Seattle location in Capitol Hill. This Pacific Northwest donut shop offers unique donut flavors like cherry cola, the bacon maple bar, and the Voodoo Doll.
All right, friends, so we finally got our Voodoo Donuts. We got the Voodoo dozen because we were going through trying to decide like which donuts do we get, and Jenny was like, well, I want to bring some home to my kids, and so we just decided to get the Voodoo dozen. One thing about Voodoo Donuts, this is their first Seattle location. They've been around Portland and the Oregon area for a long time, and they finally opened their Seattle location, I think early last year or sometime last year. And they're in such a good location because they're literally like in Capitol Hill, but you literally cross the cross the street and it's downtown Seattle. So if you want like a Pacific Northwest donut, highly recommend checking out Voodoo Donuts.
One Seattle boutique to stop by in Seattle's Capitol Hill neighborhood is Glass Wing. They originally opened in 2013 and offer beautiful plants, timeless clothing, shoes, and accessories. You can find thoughtfully made pieces and a well-curated selection of clothing and home goods. Make sure you take your time as you wander through this Seattle boutique.
All right, friends, so we are at Late Night Vintage. We ended up not going to the plant store. They were supposed to be open today, but they opened a little bit later, and so I'm so glad that was stopped by Glass Wing. We grabbed our Voodoo Donuts. Now we are here. I saw this place on TikTok, so I was like, let's just go check it out. I've not been here before. I feel like Capitol Hill has some great spots for vintage shopping, and so this was like one of the top spots I saw on TikTok, so I'm just gonna go ahead and check it out. Ready?
If you're looking to go vintage shopping in Seattle, swing by Late Night Vintage Mall. You'll find everything from Carhartts to collectible art to kids' clothing, women's and men's. You'll also find bags, boots, jackets, and so much more.
So I ended up finding something for my toddler. The crew neck's so cute. They have like a lot of stuff in there, you guys. It's actually getting quite busy, and so I'm glad we popped in there. We were gonna wrap today's video, but we're actually gonna grab lunch to go because Biang Biang, is it Biang Biang? Yeah, Biang Biang Noodles is across the street, and I wanted to try this spot, so we're gonna go in there, get something to go before we leave Cap Hill. It's been fun so far, so all right, here we go.
There are so many great places to eat at Capitol Hill. One lunchtime spot I recommend is Biang Biang Noodles. They offer Chinese hand-pulled noodles, baos, chicken wings, and dumplings. The portion sizes are also generous, and we were so full after lunch.
All right, friends, we had so much fun today in Cap Hill. We started the day at Laurel and we grabbed our matcha and a little pastry to kick off the day. Then we walked over to Glasswing. It was kind of an impromptu stop, but I'm glad that we stopped there because the plant store that we wanted to go to was closed. Afterwards, we stopped by Voodoo Donuts. We were so excited to go there and grab our donuts. And then we stopped by Late Night Vintage, a spot that I saw on TikTok, and I actually think it is worth the hype. It was actually pretty busy when we were making our way out of there. And then we wrapped up our day with a late lunch at Biang Biang Noodles. It was delicious, you guys. So good. There's so many great spots to eat here in Cap Hill. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like and subscribe at Emma's Edition across all the social media channels and YouTube. And if you liked this Seattle adventure, make sure you check out my other videos, checking out Pike Place Market, downtown Seattle, the Seattle waterfront, and I'll see you guys next time.